What's up, Facebook? Happy Friday! I haven't done a live in a while, so I thought I was in there taking a shower and procrastinating unloading the dishwasher. And I was like, you know what? I haven't done a live in a while. I think I'm going to come chat with you guys about one of the objections that I hear most when people are considering joining an MLM. I talk to ladies every day who would love to become a coach, but they're like, I get messages in my DMs all the time from people trying to sell me stuff or adding me to groups that they never ask me to join or things like that. And so one of the biggest things that people are like, man, I would love to do it. I don't want to sell anything. And I went to school, like I have a degree in management and marketing. And so I can honestly tell you that in my 4 years of college and all of my marketing classes, no one was ever like, oh man, I can't wait to sell people some stuff so I can be a creep. You know, like that's not the reason people go into business or marketing or become an MLM business owner. The reason that people become an MLM business owner, whether it's fitness or makeup or whatever that thing is because they fell in love with the product or the program or whatever the thing is. For me, I'm a Beachbody coach. I gained 100 pounds after college. I was diagnosed with IBS anxiety, which I found out later was the result of a sexual assault that I had pushed so far into my past I didn't even remember it. I know that sounds ridiculous, but that's what happened. My grandpa died. I was 246 pounds at my heaviest. And I had tried Beachbody workouts. I never committed to the nutrition. And one day, my girl Megan, she's like, hey, I'm going to do this workout program. You want to do it with me? And I was like, all right, cool. So we did a 90-day program, still didn't know there was nutrition. It was all online. And so we did the 90-day program every single day, never missed one, didn't lose 1 ounce. I started at 186.6 pounds and that's where I finished. But my waist shriveled, I was lifting heavy. I felt so confident in my skin. My coach reached out to me and she's like, hey, like, you're doing what I'm doing, but I'm earning an income and you're not. So like, you want to coach? I was like, no, what? No, who's going to want to work out with me? I gained 100 pounds. I still am super unhealthy. I live on chicken wings and Busch Light. Like, who's going to want to work out with me? Well, I prayed about it and the good Lord knew better than I did. And so here I am 4 years later, still doing the thing. And so the thing about when someone reaches out to you, asking you to join their business or try their products, it's because their lives were changed by it. It's not because they want to be some creep in your DMs. You know, I still, like, I read messages that I send sometimes and I'm like, ooh, like that was probably pretty cheesy, but like I try to send them like I'm having a conversation. So if you are genuine in the message that you are sending, you're never going to come across salesy. That is not something anyone ever strives to be, is some creep in your inbox. So, if you're considering working in an MLM business, try the products. Like, try it and just see what happens. See how your lives are changed. I always tell my new coaches, my girl Sarah just joined us, and I'm like, try the product. Like, go through a program for a couple weeks and just like get your own feel so that when people talk to you about the shake or the workouts being 30 minutes, like I never bought into 30-minute at-home workouts. Like I tried it before, wasn't gonna work for me. I was going to the gym 5 days a week. I was spinning an hour a day. I was lifting 3 times a week, but I didn't get the nutrition help. I never saw the scale move ever, which was why when I did my first Beachbody program, I didn't either because I didn't follow the nutrition. So when you can have your own experience, whatever that thing is for you, then you're going to be able to genuinely have a conversation with someone like, hey, listen, I think you would not only rock this, but you'd love it. Like I literally never send an invite to the coach business unless I have profusely combed through someone's social media to see if they would be someone that 1, I want to vacation with, 2, I want to hang out with on Zoom calls, 3, I want to do mission trips with, or 4, I just really want to genuinely get to know them. So just understand that if someone is trying to build a business and they're reaching out to you to maybe work with them, I mean, yeah, some people probably do it a little bit better, and hopefully people aren't just like, I mean, I've done that before. I'm guilty of that. I've gotten in there and cold messaged people, but it's really because I've gotten on their feed and really checked them out and thought, oh, this chick seems really cool. I know I've pushed people away by doing it. And it's never your intention. It's never the intention of someone who is trying to build a business to push people away. I mean, that doesn't even make any sense. So, if you're considering building a business, no matter what it is, understand that that is going to require networking. That is going to require marketing. That is going to require you getting out of your comfort zone so completely that you don't even know who you are. I have a stack of books right there, and that's not what's included on my coffee table in my living room. That is personal development that every single day when that devil tries to get in there and be like, you're being a creep, you're focusing on the things of the world, not the things that the good Lord has for you. That's where I turn to, or I get out my Bible and I remind myself who I am and why I'm building a business. Yes, do I want to be successful? Yes, do I want to earn $1 million a year? Yeah, because I'm making income based on the impact I have on another human life. Why would I not want to make $1 million a year? Is that my focus? No, my focus is helping women love themselves, to forgive themselves, to heal from the crap of their past, to forgive the people that hurt them, so that they can move on in their life and live in purpose, on purpose. If we're here, God calls us to do big things. And I've been talking about it a lot lately. Scripture says in Philippians, I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. The question is not, can you do it? The question is, are you willing to put forth the effort it is going to require for you to become the person that God is calling you to be? That's the question. And I have these little sticky notes all over my office, but this one says, take responsibility. You are the problem and you are the solution in my crappy penmanship. I am the problem, but I am the solution. Every single thing that I want in my life, as long as I'm doing it to honor the plan God has for me, I'm going to be successful. And so are you. So if you are thinking of building a business, if you are thinking of joining an MLM, if you are getting messages in your inbox from someone, really think about what that means to that person who's being brave enough to send that message. Or if you're the person sending the message, don't stop what you're doing. We are called to do big things and live big. My buddy Josh Coates says, as long as there are homeless people on our streets, kids dying of cancer, as long as there are hospitals to be built, it is our ethical obligation, our moral duty to be successful in life. You don't ever read anywhere in the Bible where Jesus tells us to live paycheck to paycheck and be poor. No, he says take care of the widows and the orphans. And that doesn't always mean financially. That means we can pray for them or make a meal for them. But don't let false humility be the thing that holds you back from living the life that he calls you to live. I got this verse tattooed on my wrist, 2 Timothy 1:7. It says, God did not give her the spirit of fear, but the power of love and self-discipline. And you think about those fruits of the Spirit, that if you have Jesus in your heart, he gives you all those fruits of the Spirit. I'm really trying to memorize them. Gentleness, faithfulness, kindness, self-discipline, love, peace, patience. I think there's 8 or 9. Anyway, don't be afraid of getting out there and being vulnerable and doing the thing you know you're called to do. Be afraid of getting to the end of your life and facing him at the end of it and him saying, I put this burden on your heart. Like, why didn't you go out there and do it? Why didn't you just go for it and trust and believe that I'm going to give you the things that you need in order to do the things that you need to do? I mean, I would much rather fall on my face every single day and get back up the next day and read my Bible and be prayerful and pour into my personal development journey and still push forward. I've been a coach 4 years. I am nowhere near where I thought I'd be. I am nowhere near the income I thought I would be. That doesn't mean I quit. That means that I push forward in my struggle. In the last 3 years, I got laid off. My brother got shot. I had to face a parent that I hadn't really had a relationship my entire life, who's become one of the people that I admire the most. I had multiple surgeries because I started hemorrhaging and was diagnosed with fibroids and endometriosis. I had to have a hysterectomy. I've never been a parent. I never will give birth. This community has brought me through all of that. Health and fitness loving yourself, starting on the inside, that is going to radiate into anything that you're doing. So don't ever let your fear of something hold you back from living the life you know you're called to live. Push into it. Fear's a liar. Fear is the devil. Don't let him win. You are made to do big things. So don't ever withhold your dream because you're afraid of being salesy. If you're genuine in the thing that gives you passion, do it. Do it. You're gonna fail. You're gonna wonder if you can. You're gonna wanna quit. Like, that's normal. Push through it. Push through it every dang day until you get on the other side of that, even if you're not where you want to be and you're like, you know what, I can do this. Not only I can do this, not only I believe I can do this, I know I'm going to do this. Don't buy into fear. Don't buy into it. It's not real. It's a liar. Anyway, have a good day. God bless.